Preparing for the Microsoft DP-900 exam and unsure how to identify or describe an analytics workload in Azure? In this session, we'll focus specifically on analytics workloads, a key domain tested in exam questions. In our previous video, we covered core data concepts. Now we'll build on that foundation and show how data is processed and analyzed in real-world scenarios to support decision-making. By the end of this session, you'll confidently identify analytics workloads and understand which Azure services to use in the exam. Let's dive in. The exam tests your understanding of analytics workloads in Azure, how data is collected, processed, and analyzed to produce actionable insights. We'll explore real exam-style questions to show you when and why you would use batch processing, streaming data, or specific Azure services for analytics. Question 1. Which type of analytics workload is best for processing historical sales data collected over a month to generate a weekly report? A. Real-time analytics. B. Batch analytics. C. Streaming analytics. D. Operational analytics. Pause and think. The correct answer is B. Batch analytics. Batch analytics is ideal for processing large volumes of historical data collected over time to produce reports or insights. Real-time or streaming analytics is used for data that arrives continuously and needs immediate processing. Operational analytics focuses on monitoring day-to-day activities, not generating periodic reports. In DP-900 exam questions, historical data plus periodic reporting, Azure batch analytics. Question 2. You need to analyze telemetry data from IoT devices as it arrives in real time to detect anomalies. Which type of analytics workload should you choose? A. Batch analytics. B. Real-time streaming analytics. C. Predictive analytics. D. Operational reporting. Think carefully. The correct answer is B. Real-time streaming analytics. Streaming analytics allows you to process and respond to data as it arrives, which is critical for anomaly detection. Batch analytics is for historical datasets, predictive analytics forecasts future trends, and operational reporting monitors daily activities. Remember, DP-900 exam questions often test real-time versus batch processing scenarios. For best results in the DP-900 exam, practicing structured exam-style questions is essential. Many candidates use Certs Hero DP-900 practice questions to reinforce concepts and test understanding. Question 3. Which Azure service is primarily used to orchestrate and transform data for analytics workflows? A. Azure SQL Database. B. Azure Data Factory. C. Azure Blob Storage. D. Azure Cosmos DB. Pause here. The correct answer is B. Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory enables ETL, extract, transform, load processes, moving, transforming, and integrating data from multiple sources for analytics. Azure SQL Database is for relational storage, Blob Storage for unstructured data, and Cosmos DB for NoSQL workloads. In DP-900 exam questions, ETL or data orchestration, ours Azure Data Factory. Question 4. Which scenario describes an analytics workload in Azure? A. Storing raw log files in blob storage. B. Running real-time dashboards for sales trends. C. Processing payroll transactions in SQL database. D. Writing unstructured social media posts. Think carefully. The correct answer is B. Running real-time dashboards for sales trends. Analytics workloads involve collecting, processing, and analyzing data to produce insights. Storing raw files, transactional processing, or writing unstructured data is not considered analytics. DP-900 exam. Questions often require you to identify workloads based on purpose, not just the data type. Let's recap. We covered analytics workloads in Azure, including batch versus streaming processing, ETL with Azure Data Factory, and real-world scenarios that produce actionable insights. These concepts are essential for DP-900 exam questions and will help you answer confidently. In upcoming videos, we'll continue exploring additional DP-900 topics to ensure full exam readiness. And as you continue preparing, strengthen your skills with high-quality DP-900 practice questions from CERT's Hero. Consistent practice turns knowledge into exam success. If this session added value, like the video, leave your questions in the comments, and subscribe for structured DP-900 exam guidance. I'll see you in the next session.